on the transport of Russian liquefied natural gas. From bureaus worldwide, this.
From the studios of Extreme Sports in Hastings, Nebraska, we present Huddle Up, a great way to start your day with all the news, weather, and sports you need, interesting interviews, and friendly conversation from two guys that go together like Scooby and Shaggy, Mike Will and Tyson Havronic.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Huddle Up here on Extreme Sports. Mike, Will, Tyson, Havronic, ready to start your day the right way. All the news, weather, and sports that you need to get out the door here this morning for this Thursday, 23rd day of July for 2026. A lot to talk about today. Former Nebraska head football coach Tom Osborne has become the first living person voted into the State Historical Society's Nebraska Hall of Fame. We'll talk about that here this morning. Hastings Sodbusters on the road last night. They dropped a 4-1 decision to Sedalia. They will move on to play at Jefferson City tonight. Had Legion Baseball wrapping up last night for the Class B Junior State Tournament in Wayne and the Class C Junior State Tournament at Tri-County. I've finally been able to piece together the brackets for the Class A State American Legion Seniors Baseball Tournament that gets underway on Saturday at Elkhorn North. We know the teams, or at least a couple of teams that are competing on the other side in the State Baseball Tournament in Kearney, but the official pairings have not been released yet. The juniors going to be playing in Hastings. Hastings Johnson Imperial Homes will have a game on Saturday night against Bennington. We'll talk about that coming up. Streak is over in Major League Baseball. And our football preview today, we're going to check in with the Alabama Crimson Tide from the SEC Media Days that's going on down in Florida. We've got Kalen DeBoer from Alabama is going to join us for some comments on the show here today. So all that and more is coming up before 8 o'clock this morning as we welcome in Tyson Havronic from the Western Studios. Good morning.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
Yeah, Roll Tide. Kalen DeBoer, our old buddy from the University of Sioux Falls.
I don't know if he's a buddy.
Well, I talked to him several times when he was in the GPAC. Talked to him each and every year when.
Oh, no. I'm saying I don't know how friendly he was. He kicked our ass every time he came up here.
Kicked our butt and rolled up some big numbers against the Broncos.
I mean, big numbers.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll hear from Coach DeBoer coming up. Welcome. Mm-hmm. Welcome to a Thursday. No, in case you're wondering, I didn't figure out the phone system yesterday.
Oh, no.
We talked about that at the end of the show yesterday. You and I both have blinking lights. Mm-hmm. A blinking red light on our phones in our studios.
Yeah.
And
we're pretty sure it's a voicemail.
Yeah, it's the first time in 3 years since we installed these phones that something like this has happened. And you and I cannot figure out how in the hell get the message out of the phone.
I could probably figure it out, but I can't really get to my phone because it's in the back corner, tucked away behind the L-shaped desk, so I'd have to move the entire desk to get to the phone. I'll
attempt to do that again today. Maybe I'll seek some help from the IT guy.
I figured he'd just send you a text because he listens to the show.
Yeah, he does. He could tell me how to get the messages off of this phone.
Or at least why the light's blinking.
Well, I'm sure it is because it does say I have a message.
Oh, yeah. Then
first time in 3 years that somebody has left me a message on this phone, and now two geeks can't figure out how to figure out the phone system.
Did you get another text during your show?
I get them all the time.
Is it from the bookkeeper again?
No, this is from... Yeah, she texted me yesterday. That's just an update. Everybody's trying to figure out these brackets for State Legion Baseball.
Yeah, look, can we start there? Because
we can.
Mike, it's Thursday.
Yeah, it's Thursday. These state tournaments start on Saturday.
So your tournament starts Saturday.
So according to the official American Legion baseball website where we're supposed to go to get all of our official information. The brackets haven't been posted yet.
Wow.
It's Thursday, folks. Games start on Saturday. Who in the hell's in charge of the Legion website for posting this stuff? I went behind the scenes and got at least our brackets. I get to go to Elkhorn this week.
Huh.
My most favorite places to go to do a baseball game.
Fancy that.
Elkhorn North. Hastings 5 Points Bank is going to play Elkhorn North on Saturday in the first round of the Class A state baseball tournament. Game time will be at 7.
Yep.
We'll have it for you here on Extreme Sports beginning at 6:45. Other teams competing in the National Division of the state tournament are Westview, Omaha Westside, Lincoln Pius, Lincoln East, and a home team that has not been announced yet. Elkhorn North won their area tournament, so they'll stick a host team in the host team slot there.
Yep.
In Elkhorn. Meanwhile, Grand Island Home Federal and Kearney Pinnacle Bank, they're going to be playing in the American Division of the Class A state tournament in Kearney. Brackets have not been announced for Kearney yet. Hastings Johnson Imperial Homes will play Bennington on Saturday in the first round of the Class A Junior State Tournament at Duncan Field. First pitch will be at 7. We will have the game on Extreme Sports 2, beginning with a pregame show at 6:45. So Johnson Imperial Homes and Hastings 5 Points Bank will be playing at the same time on Saturday, but we'll get you covered here on the Extreme Sports Broadcast Network. We'll get you handled with the play-by-play coverage. The other games in Hastings will be Kearney Post 52 playing Omaha Creighton Prep at 10, followed by Papillion La Vista against Lincoln East, and then Gretna East against Lincoln Southwest before they get to the Hastings Johnson Imperial Homes Bennington ball game at 7. Going back to the Elkhorn tournament, Hastings 5 Points Bank, as we mentioned, will play Elkhorn North in the 7 o'clock ball game on Saturday. If we lose that game,
oh no!
If we lose that game on Saturday, we've got the last game on Saturday. If we lose that game on Saturday, we've got the first game on Sunday. Now, does that make any sense?
Elkhorn North wouldn't if they lost.
Does that make any sense at all?
I mean, no, it doesn't. But
yeah, we're going to come back and play at 10 a.m.
You probably were in the 10 a.m. slot to begin with, but Elkhorn North is the host team.
No, they're not.
Didn't you just say they are? You're going to Elkhorn and playing Elkhorn North?
No, they're not the host team, though.
Oh.
They're not the host team. They're going to fill that spot.
Gotcha.
And I think...
But there's nobody else from Elkhorn, right?
No, the teams that are going to be playing there are, what did I say?
Bro,
the teams going to be playing there is Westview, Omaha Westside, Lincoln Pius, Lincoln East, and a host team to be announced. So, yeah, we play the last game on Saturday, and you know that game's going to be running behind because there's 3 games before it. So 7 o'clock starting time.
You'll
get out of there.
Starting by 8.
Yeah, let's just say we get out of there. Best case scenario.
11.
10:30, 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Then we turn around and play the first game on Sunday if we lose at 10 a.m., which means the guys will probably have to be at the ballpark by like 8 o'clock. Now, Hastings Johnson Imperial Homes, they're in a little bit different situation. They'll play at 7 on Saturday night. If they win, they'll play at 7 o'clock on Sunday. If they lose, they would play at 1 o'clock, which is doable. But anyway, I saw that, and that's the first thing that I saw is if we happen to lose that game in Elkhorn the very first day, we come back and play the very first game again on Sunday.
Russ says...
At least it's going to be a little bit cooler.
Coach Kendig says, how do they not know who the host team is yet?
I don't know. I don't know if there's still some area tournaments still wrapping up or what.
If it's in Elkhorn North's the host.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Because they won their area tournament, so they don't fill that host spot. Somebody else has got to be in that host slot.
Like if Johnston Imperial Homes would have went on the road out west and won their area tournament,
then there'd be somebody else in our host spot.
We're still the host.
Yeah, we're still hosting the games.
Which means we can flex the game times, which is probably what Elkhorn North is doing. I'm sure it's the same scenario.
Like no, Elkhorn's not. They're not the host team, though.
I'm done.
I know where you're coming from. I know we're playing at Elkhorn North.
My logic is logical.
Yeah, you think that Elkhorn North is the host team. They're not.
Okay.
So somebody else is going to be the official host. That's why I talked about these brackets yesterday. Mm-hmm. God, it was just so much easier when we had 8 teams, one site, put them in there, let's play. Not these 2 brackets here. We're going to play here, and we're going to play here, and then the 2 winners are going to play, and then they're going to move on. It was just easier back when they had 8 teams advance. We play out the tournament, and you're the champions. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, that's the scenario. It's a screw job on our part. We play the last game Saturday, and if we lose, I guess we get by it by winning that first game. Then we don't have to worry about any of this stuff I just talked about.
Sure.
I just went off on a 9-minute rant, and if Hastings just wins that first game,
just take care of biz.
Yeah, just take care of biz on Saturday, then you don't have to worry about Sunday. I mean, how am I going to get my dinner in at Hooters?
I'd recommend Oscars.
I don't care what it is, but the game is going to be at 7 o'clock. Mm-hmm. We just said it could be 10:30, 11 before I get out of there. Mm-hmm. Then I got to get up and get ready for maybe a 10 o'clock game the next day. I might not even have time to go to Oscars or Hooters this weekend or the Twin Peaks or wherever they told me to go to.
It is 2026. You could get your order from Oscars. This is Brian Martin chiming in, by the way, who said it's time to visit Oscars and get yourself some chicken wings and beer in West Omaha. However, we're living in this society where you can get it delivered to the press box.
I'm not going to get food delivered to the press box.
Why?
Just have Oscars come deliver my food?
Yes.
Like before game time?
Or whenever you're hungry.
Like I'm going to munch on chicken wings while I'm doing the game?
Heck yeah.
I wouldn't do that. I'd have crap all over. You've seen me eat.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have chicken wings all over.
Oh, it's a Texas-sized tornado, dude.
The sauce would be all over the place. No, I can't see me eating chicken wings while I'm doing the game.
Probably not mid-game. Probably a pre-game snacky.
Maybe mid-afternoon. Have some snacks from Oscars.
Let's see. Other comments rolling in. I would expect the brackets probably to be posted on the website earlier today.
Oh!
They got them in late last night. That was the expectation. So they're probably hammering them out today. And then we've got Ryan updating us on the TBT.
Oh, yeah, I got to do that.
JHX tied up Purple Rain 1-1 in the series with a Elam ending layup to win by 21. Game 3 heads back to Manhattan on Friday. Winner advances on. So we anxiously await at the end of our seats for that. Topeka, from Topeka, you take I-70 west until you smell it, then the Highway 177 until you step in it. Oh, that's the directions to Manhattan.
Oh, God. Is that coming from Ryan Martin?
Oh, yeah, he's on one today. He's not a fan of Kansas State, much like my hatred for Texas.
I know. Baltimore Orioles ended Boston's franchise record-tying 15-game winning streak last night, defeating the Red Sox 5-1 in the nightcap of a doubleheader. It was Boston's first loss since a 10-2 setback to the Washington Nationals at Fenway Park on July 1st. The Red Sox won the opener yesterday 6-3 to match the team's 80-year-old record. Boston's 1946 team that won 15 straight was led by Ted Williams and claimed the American League pennant back there in 1946. So they tied the record, but they couldn't break it as they lost last night to Baltimore in the second game 5-1. This year's Red Sox streak was the longest in the majors since the St. Louis Cardinals.
Woohoo!
Also won 15 straight games.
Mike Schilt.
In September of 2021.
I was going to say, that was right after COVID, wasn't it?
5 years ago. The Cards went on a 15-game winning streak.
And then we still fired our manager, and we haven't been very good since.
So anyway, the streak is over for Boston. They end with a record-tying 15-game winning streak. They couldn't break the record set by the 46 team, so now they're going to share that record in the Boston franchise history.
Speaking of baseball, did you happen to catch the news on Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals?
Bobby Witt Jr. has been placed on the injured reserve list.
Nice.
Retroactive to Tuesday. He's got a lower back tightness.
Me too, Bobby. Me too.
Was placed on the 10-day injured list. Retroactive to Tuesday. Witt is hitting .279, 13 home runs, 39 RBIs, and an American League leading 30 steals. So Bobby Witt Jr. goes on the IR. And speaking of the Royals, notice how we just transitioned from one thing to the other?
Very seamlessly.
Salvador Perez tied the Royals' franchise home run record. And Lane Thomas had a tie-breaking two-run single in the seventh inning to lift Kansas City to a 5-4 win over the San Francisco Giants last night. Perez hit his 14th home run of the season and 317th of his career to tie the George Brett Royals franchise record. He did that in the bottom of the seventh inning, so kudos to Salvi Perez of the Kansas City. He's now tied with George Brett.
Would you say that with that home run, I'm curious. I want to hear Royals fans' takes on this because I'm not, and so I don't have like that passion for KC baseball. Would you say that with that home run, Salvador Perez has overtaken George Brett as the face of the franchise? Like all-time face of the franchise.
Oh, wow.
You say Kansas City Royals.
Who do you think of?
And name one player. Like, have you seen that game? Like, Colin does it on the Herd a lot with his co-host, where he like gives you a team name and you think of the first player that comes to your mind. If we said Kansas City Royals, who's the first player that comes to your mind?
Oh, God.
Would it be George Brett or Salvador Perez?
I'd say right now it'd be George Brett.
Really? Really?
Would you differ with me?
Well, I'm weird, so I would like deep dive and go Bobby Witt Jr. just because he's one of my favorite players. So I'm the wrong person to ask that question to, because I have like random favorite players that are like slash 200 hitters. You know, like if you ask me, Atlanta Braves face of the franchise, most people would go Schmaltzy or Mike or Greg Maddux. Any one of those dominant pitchers, I'd be like, David Justice. Just because I remember, yeah, right?
Yeah. I'd like to hear maybe some Royals fans. That's a good question.
Noah's chiming in
today. If you think of the Kansas City Royals, who's the first player to think of?
Good one. Noah chiming in with Bo Jackson.
Jackson?
Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson, Kansas City Royals outfielder.
No, that's not the first person you would think of.
Bo Jackson was
Jackson?
He was the best baseball player alive until he was injured. Dude was a freak.
George Brett be my choice.
That's fair.
Let's see what else is going on. Speaking of Kansas City.
Oh.
The Chiefs unveiled their first renderings for their brand new stadium that's scheduled to open during the 2031 season. In a statement released by the Chiefs club owner, Clark Hunt, he said the stadium will hold 70,000 people and will be built with the intention of amplifying crowd noise.
So like a mini Arrowhead.
In 2014, Arrowhead regained the world record for loudest stadium after fans for the Seattle Seahawks broke the record with the fans' collective voices generating 142.2 decibels. That's not going to happen. Chiefs are going to hold this record for quite some time. They're going to build
acoustics.
A brand new stadium, especially when they host the Buffalo Bills.
It's all about acoustics.
They're going to build this stadium with amplifying crowd noise is one of the first things that's on their board here. And Hunt also said the new stadium will still be an ideal place for the Chiefs fans to tailgate. That's important. If you're going to spend $3 billion or whatever they're going to spend here, you got to have a space for the Chiefs fans to tailgate. The site for the new Dome Stadium has not been decided yet, but in the past the Chiefs have been interested in having the Dome built in Kansas City, Kansas, near the Kansas Speedway, and also close to the retail and entertainment district known as the Legends. Yeah, right across the street from Kansas Speedway.
Nice.
The bookkeeper, a.k.a. my wife, has texted me again.
Yes.
Obviously, she didn't get my drift yesterday. I said, don't text me during the show. You've got several other hours that you could text me.
Unless she's texting about something we're talking about on the show.
No, she's texting me. She's texting me about supper tonight. Yeah. She's texting me about supper.
You can't wait 30 minutes.
No, I've got to make chicken and noodles tonight for supper, which is fine. I can make chicken and noodles. I like chicken and noodles, and yeah, I can do that. I usually cook the evening meal here in the Will household. But she has just texted me here at 7:22, right in the midst of my show, and she says, don't forget to put 2 bags of noodles in the boiling water.
Well, there's no way you're going to forget about it now.
So I have leftovers to take to work tomorrow. She is texting me that at 7:22, right during Huddle Up on Extreme Sports.
Remember.
She has texted me that I need to put 2 bags of noodles in the boiling water with chicken in it. So she has some leftovers to take to work tomorrow.
Dude, your first world problems right now, man.
God. Now, where was I? I was talking about the brand new Chiefs Stadium.
I don't know.
I was talking about the Chiefs' new stadium. Anyway, they're going to put this somewhere near the Kansas Speedway. Starting in the 2032 calendar, the Chiefs intend to bid on hosting several major sporting events, the biggest prize being Kansas City hosting its first ever Super Bowl.
Can we just move all of the major sporting events to Vegas? It just seems logical. Just make them the permanent host. You're never going to have a weather issue. Crowd's going to always be neutral because Vegas ain't going anywhere near the top.
So you want all
soon.
just
the big move it all to Vegas.
To Vegas. I'm sure they'd like that.
I'm sure they would too. And considering how in bed they are with all of the sports, like they might as well make it official at this point. That's my proposal on that. We got to catch up on comment section. It has been blowing up today. Ryan checking back in with the face of the franchise for the Royals. I said, proud of Salvi Perez to tie George Brett. Another great KC legend. It depends on the generation. George Brett will always be the face for me. For my girls, they would say Salvi. Shane says Alex Gordon is the first player he thinks of for the Royals.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Chiming in with the Huskers. Noah chiming back in. He also said David Justice for the Atlanta Braves. Baseball guys. Amber's got baseball card update for those card collectors out there. Subtle plug. Starting today, people will be ripping into baseball cards in search of the 1-in-1. So it's like the golden ticket in Willy Wonka here. Like this is only one that was made. Shohei Ohtani card worth $5 million. All-star patches and autograph. Okay, $5 million. Amber, I would like some more info on what the card company is there. I might have to.
Why,
go to
do you
Walmart.
have a bunch of cards?
Yeah, actually, I do. But I mean, it was a big hobby. So yeah, short story time here. When I was growing up, like Dad and I, that's all we do is baseball, man. He was my coach going all during the Little League, and every summer it was us on the diamond, and we had a hobby of card collecting, and we had books like every year, and we would try to fill at least the starting lineup, like the starting 9 players for every team.
Yeah.
And we'd go through and we'd keep a yearbook basically of baseball cards with all the teams. And hell, we did that for like 4 years. Then baseball cards like got super duper super expensive, and so after got to like 16 in high school, we kind of fell off. But yeah, I've got books and books and books of baseball cards. I got back into it not too long ago. Just at random baseball games, they give you a pack of cards, or they're also like super cheap, and so kind of got back into it and started a small collection, but nothing too.
Yeah, you better look for some Shohei cards.
Yeah, like tops or.
Evidently, Amber's got the scoop on this. She probably saw that somewhere else. $5 million for a card worth Shohei.
Now we've got some people talking about the stadium. Ryan Martin, I like how the stadium has the same endpoints as the current stadium and a clear dome.
Yeah, it's got kind of a funky-looking roof.
Putting a roof?
Yep.
That's so lame. Ryan saying Bond probably texts the schedules for her text to send. Probably schedules her text to send during the show or right before. Then we got Mike, don't forget to get the milk for supper. Comment section is having fun today.
That's all right.
I love it.
That's all right. We're going to hear from Kalen DeBoer, the head coach for Alabama, coming up. Just checking my news and notes. Oh, I got one other thing I want to bring up.
Slide it in.
Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark.
It's pretty good.
She picked up her 7th technical foul of the season last night.
It's pretty mean.
During a 123-88 home win over the Connecticut Sun, putting her 1 technical away from receiving an automatic 1-game suspension. So evidently, if you get 8 technical fouls in the WNBA in one season, you got to sit out for 1 game. Clark's 7 technicals are tied for the most in the NBA, the WNBA, with Atlanta's Dreams forward Angel Reese, another hothead in the league. Mm-hmm. She's got 15 in her career, the second most in a player's first 3 seasons in league history, behind Reese's 19.
Well, you know what? If I got the crap knocked out of me every single night,
and that's what I said. I
would have 7 technicals too.
I saw the clip of where Caitlin Clark picked up her 7th technical foul last night, and it was on a hard chuck when she was dribbling the ball out near the top of the key. Mm-hmm. Somebody got into her, and she didn't like it, spouted off.
Yep.
Got the technical foul. Again, it goes back to the way the officials are officiating basketball games with Caitlin Clark out there. We talked about that.
It's a bizarre issue for the league to have. Right? Their star, their best player, the reason that the kids are excited about this product is Caitlin Clark and what she does with the basketball. And
they're letting
they're treating their star like shit.
Yeah. So, yeah,
It blows my mind, man.
Yeah, if you were the head of the WNBA, you wouldn't want your star player being beat around like a pinball
so many people
machine.
Fired. There'd be so many refs that get fired.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put up with it.
It's like a pinball machine.
That's awful.
She's bouncing around the court.
Let's see. Ryan checking back in. Tyson has the sports update, and Mike has the news and text each day on Huddle Up. The text updates.
Well, I got to put 2 bags of noodles in.
Topps Chrome, by the way, for those card-seeking people. Get yourself a pack of Topps Chrome today. You might just win $5 million.
They're expensive. Like you said.
Oh, they're
cards,
pricey.
All right, you just mentioned you as a kid, you were a kind of a baseball card collector. What'd you pay for a package of baseball cards?
We weren't getting the package. We were getting the box sets for like $20.
Yeah, so you bought the whole box?
Yeah.
And now, what's a box of baseball cards? You haven't been in the market for a while.
You would ask that, Topps.
Well, you knew I was going to bring that up.
Well, I was trying to type fast, and then I was over by one. Topps card pack price. Anywhere between $3 to $10 a pack.
So if you bought a box?
Box of 70
$70?
Yeah, 75, probably $75.
$75 for a box of baseball cards?
Well, I'm looking at Topps right now. Mega box $49.99.
So $50.
Value box $24.99.
So about $50.
Yeah.
You can buy the top of the line baseball cards.
There we go.
Where before you bought them for like $15 or $20.
Ooh, I better not look at this on Google because now I'm getting tempted to go buy some more baseball cards.
God. I like the good old days when you bought them for $20.
I just want to get $5 million.
I know, but the chances of you finding that one card, that's why it's worth $5 million.
That's why we play the lottery.
You're not going to find that.
Are you a Powerball guy, by the way?
I used to be more than I am now. Occasionally, I'll still buy a Powerball ticket.
Are you one of those guys that waits till it gets to $1 billion and then he starts to talk about it, and then you're like, "Well, we better get our shot."
Yep. Like $800 million.
It does.
It's not going to change my life.
There has to be the weirdest psychological thing there for America.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just $15 million. We can wait till that pot builds back up. Just $15 million. Poo-poo.
I see, because I drive by, they have that billboard out north of town that has...
Right on the overpass.
Yeah, it has the total on it.
Right by, yep.
Yeah, every time I go by that, and I say, all right, jackpot's at $500 million. I'll keep an eye on that for the next couple of weeks. I'll see when that baby gets to be about $1 billion, and then I'll finally... break loose and spend my $6 to get some Powerball tickets.
Unbelievable.
Because that $500 million wasn't going to be enough for me. I'm waiting for that baby to go to $1 billion, and then I'm turning loose with my $6. By God.
I don't know what the psychology behind that is, but I do the same thing. I'm like, it's not $750 million yet.
Yeah, I'm not going to cut loose with $6.
Which I think is probably my threshold. Every time I go by the overpass, if it's at like 750 is the line.
Yeah. Usually I start getting excited at about 900 million. And boy, when I would drive by and there's a 1 up there, then I can't get to the convenience store fast enough to buy my tickets. Of course, now you can buy them online, so I usually just do that. I grab my phone and you can buy them online.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can buy them online. I think it's called the Jackpot app. I'm ahead of you in one aspect of this technological world. Yeah, you can buy your Nebraska lottery tickets online. I think it's called Jackpot app.
Congrats on being ahead on Powerball.
Powerball. So anyway, 7:34, waking up with Mike and Tyson this morning here on Huddle Up Extreme Sports for this Thursday. What is happening in the news today?
Yeah, so we got some road construction updates here for Hastings. Everyone knows South Street has been a pain. South Street between Lincoln and Hastings Avenue will have to remain closed until the asphalt street is replaced with concrete, likely in September. Following a water main break in June, the damaged water main was replaced and service was restored the day of the break, but the curb and gutter replacement was completed back on July 10th. The engineering and street department hoped that the block could reopen until construction began, but there are numerous defects in the brick and asphalt street following the water main break that could cause the street to fall apart if it opened to traffic. Due to the condition of the street, the block and brick asphalt will be replaced with the 9-inch concrete paving. They're expecting, this to start up in September. So, more construction there on South Street. Beginning Monday, West B Street, directly south of the Hastings Police Department, will be closed through traffic while construction is underway to improve the public parking lot at the police department. Motorists will still be able to turn from South Burlington into Arby's and access the west parking lot of the police department. During the construction, visitors to the police department should use the west parking lot rather than the east parking lot. The west sidewalk leading to the south entrance of the police department will remain open to provide safe access to the building. The temporary street closure is necessary to protect both construction crews and the public as new parking improvements are completed. And that closure expected to last about 2 to 3 weeks.
But they finish one project before they start another one. The whole damn town is shut down by road construction and construction.
And it's getting confusing when I'm getting like these streets to you because I'm thinking mentally, okay, where is this at? What part of this construction that I cuss at every single time when I'm on my commute? And I'm getting it like in that area of town. I'm like, oh, no, this is a different part of South Street.
Yeah, I know you got to do these construction projects when the weather is nice during the summer, but God, do you have to do them all at once?
We got like 12 going on right now.
Yeah. God, you can almost get to Duncan Field. We're hosting a big tournament this weekend. You can almost get there.
You can't get from the either access point. You can't get there from Highway 6 from the west. You can't get there from 281 from the east.
Can't get there from Elm.
You got to go downtown.
You got to go around and go in the backside.
Back ways.
So, yeah. Anyway, a lot of construction going on.
What's going on in sports?
Well, sports today is brought to you by Bamboo Mind and Body Spa of Hastings and Blue Hill. Get back into the game with a stop at Bamboo Mind and Body Spa. Former Nebraska head football coach Tom Osborne has become the first living person voted into the State Historical Society's Nebraska Hall of Fame. Osborne coached Nebraska to 3 national championships in the 1990s and ended his career with one of the highest winning percentages in college football history. The state legislature in April passed a law paving the way for the 89-year-old Osborne's entry. The law set aside the stipulation that a person must be dead, must be deceased at least 35 years before he or she can be considered. The Hall of Fame Commission voted 7-0 in favor of Osborne's induction. Hastings Sodbusters dropped a 4-1 decision to Sedalia last night. Sodbusters had only 2 base hits in the ball game. Jude Stewart was the losing pitcher. Hastings is now 17-23 on the season. They'll play at Jefferson City tonight. In American Legion baseball action last night, West Point beat Wahoo 12-3 to win the Class B Junior State Tournament in Wayne. Wahoo won the first game 11-2 that forced that second championship game. At the Class C Junior State Tournament at Tri-County, Malcolm beat Loomis 8-0 to win the title. Hastings 5 Points Bank will play Elkhorn North on Saturday in the first round of the Class A State American Legion Baseball Tournament at Elkhorn North. Game time will be at 7. We'll have the game for you on Extreme Sports beginning with the pregame show at 6:45. Other teams competing in the national division of the state tournament are Westview, Omaha Westside, Lincoln Pius, Lincoln East, and a host team to be announced later, hopefully sometime today. Grand Island Home Federal and Kearney Pinnacle Bank will play in the American division of the Class A state tournament in Kearney. Pairings for that side of the tournament haven't been released yet. Why release them early? I mean, the tournament doesn't start until Saturday. Hastings Johnson Imperial Homes will play Bennington on Saturday in the first round of the Class A Junior State Tournament at Duncan Field. First pitch will be at 7. We'll have the game on Extreme Sports 2, beginning with a pregame show at 6:45. In the other games, Kearney Post 52 will play Omaha Creighton Prep at 10, followed by Papillion La Vista against Lincoln East at 1, then Gretna East against Lincoln Southwest at 4. That's a check on your sports headlines at 7:40 on Extreme Sports.
It's time for a morning weather update on Extreme Sports with Chief Meteorologist Tim Jones.
Area showers and a few thunderstorms push through the area on this Thursday morning. This will be one of our best chances for rain, but not everybody will get it as shower chances diminish through the afternoon. Today we'll have a high in the low to mid 70s. Overnight tonight we'll have a chance of a passing shower. We're back to the mid 80s on Friday. Then we crank up that summer heat by the weekend. Sunshine returns will be in the mid 90s on Saturday and all the way close to 100 on Sunday, with those heat indices about 105.
Sounds wonderful, doesn't it? As you wake up and get going this morning, southeast winds at 10. Cloudy skies 62 in Hastings at Extreme Sports.
Looking for the perfect way to spend your Friday night in Hastings? Head just east of town on J Street and experience the excitement of Cam Raceway. Every Friday night through August, Cam Raceway brings you a full evening of grassroots racing on Nebraska's fastest 8th-mile dirt track. You'll see it all. Stock non-wing micros, restricted micros, junior sprints, junior cage karts, adult flat karts, and junior flat karts. Catch all the local drivers, all competing for the win under the lights. Gates open at 7 p.m. and racing gets underway at 8 p.m. And the best part, admission is just $10, and kids 12 and under get in free with a paying adult. So this Friday night, skip the routine and make your way to Cam Raceway, where the engines fire up, the dirt flies, and the whole family can enjoy a night at the races.
Accessible and affordable holistic care is just around the corner at Bamboo Spa and Wellness Center. Located at 208 South Burlington Avenue, Suite 101 in Hastings. At Bamboo Spa, we offer a range of therapies to help you unwind and recharge. Experience soothing massages, rejuvenating head spa scalp treatments, and our Advanced Glow 2 facials. Discover the healing power of ozone therapy and frequency healing. Become a member for exclusive 24-hour access to our therapeutic amenities, including the infrared sauna, hydro massage, and cryo lounge. Members enjoy 20% off all services and 10% off products in our non-toxic retail shop. Visit our Facebook page to learn more and book your appointment today. Bamboo Spa and Wellness Center, truly holistic care, designed for you.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the advanced funeral planning specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Hamilton has been providing IT solutions for businesses across the state of Nebraska for more than 3 decades. We know that Nebraska businesses are a driving force of support for the communities in which we live and work. We keep them connected and protected by delivering cybersecurity, hosted phones, and managed IT. We are grateful to be part of our Nebraska communities and to support their technology needs.
More information at Hamilton.
Get ready for the ultimate trivia experience with Extreme Sports Trivia. Play from anywhere at home, on the go, or at your favorite bar or restaurant. Compete live against players from all over in real time, answering questions across categories like sports, pop culture, Marvel, and more. Want to see how you stack up? Track your progress with live leaderboards and aim for the top spot. It's free, fun, and super easy to play. So what are you waiting for? Sign up today at extremesports.com trivia and start playing now. And keep an eye out. We're coming soon to a bar or restaurant near you.
All right, Mike Wiltshire and Bronick with you. This is Huddle Up on Extreme Sports for this Thursday. Again, thanks for listening to us today. Talk some college football. Our preview today, University of Alabama. SEC Media Days down in Florida. Our old buddy Kalen DeBoer, the former head coach for the Sioux Fall Coup. He's the head man there for the Tide. Alabama finishing 11-4 last year, 7-1 in the conference. They lost to Indiana quarterfinals of the tournament, 38-3.
A bad year in the eyes of the Tide.
Yeah, they haven't been at the top of the SEC for a while.
Mm-hmm.
They lost their conference championship game to Georgia, who we talked about yesterday. Anyway, Kalen says they've got to build on the success of last year's team.
We obviously fell short of our goals when it comes to winning the conference championship, winning more games and competing for our national championship in the playoffs. But there are some steps that I felt we took. I think there's a toughness. There's a culture that exists. You don't win that many games in our conference without. And we want to continue to build. We don't take these things for granted because, as I mentioned, there's over 50 new players in this football program, guys who have maybe been a part of the league at other places, but a lot of guys who haven't. And so every year you start over. Every year you build that foundation. You take the experiences you've had, and I think those collectively together are the ones that you really look at. A year ago, I can think about standing up here and talking about how we needed to improve in penalties, and we went from bottom of the pack in the conference to right at the top, if not the top in the conference when it comes to penalty yardage per game. And, the ability to be great in critical moments, a lot of close losses the year before, and finding ways to be great and at the end of the half, in the red zone, the end of the game, critical moments, third and fourth downs. We wanted to get more pressure on the quarterback. And so we did a lot of those things last year. We need to make sure that we don't take them for granted. You achieve what you emphasize, and we got to make sure we continue to emphasize those areas that we want to continue to keep strengths for us as we work on the things that we want to improve.
And Caitlin says they had a pretty successful year last year, but he says they still have plenty to work on for the upcoming season.
Other improvement areas, I think we really look at it. We want to be able to run the football better. I think that will help our overall team. That will help overall when it comes to, protecting your quarterback, makes play calling easier. And so that's something, we've addressed and stressed within our team. Just taking advantage of the skill sets we have on the defensive side, thinking about our secondary and all the guys that we return with the entire group, and then even some of the guys that are in the rotation returning as well. I think we added some pieces, not just in the offensive line, but the defensive line that can come in and really give us what we want from a physicality standpoint.
Alabama this year will play a 9-game conference schedule there in the SEC. They've got a big non-conference game September 19th against Florida State. Last year, don't forget, the Seminoles beat Alabama in the season opener 31-17 in Tallahassee.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be, they're all these games are important. 9 conference games, each one of them. You can't worry about the next until you've taken care of your business, the one that's in front of you. First and foremost for us, I mean, is East Carolina. We got fall camp, but East Carolina, and then, your reference to the Florida State game, I mean, that's certainly one that put us in a tough spot a year ago, and we got to make sure we're at our best. It's a home game for us. We got to protect our own home turf there, and that goes for every game, not just that one. But it's one that just did put us in a tough spot. I thought our guys did a great job responding last year to the adversity that hit them pretty much smack in the face week one, responding with winning 10 of the next 11. And so, there's lessons and things that and moments you go through. I think that moment actually made us stronger as a football program and as a football team for sure for the 2025 season, and something that we need to make sure we take and learn from going into the next couple months here as we get into 2026.
Yeah, we're hearing comments from Kalen DeBoer, the head football coach at the University of Alabama at SEC Media Days down in Florida. Alabama last year averaged only 104 yards per game rushing. That was second worst in the conference.
I think our league and our schedule last year, we had some very good run defenses, very good defenses in general that we faced, especially in the latter half of the season. And so you still got to find ways to get the job done. And we understand where that bar's at on what it's going to take to accomplish getting the job done and being effective, running the ball at a high level. And so we got to work to accomplish that.
Now, Alabama's going to have a quarterback battle as far as who their starter is going to be this year between Austin Mack and Keelan Russell.
Yeah, guys that are in their different years as far as, Austin going into his fourth year, really the fourth year in this system, Keelan going into his second. So there's a little bit of a difference there. I know that both of them would say what they know now versus what they even knew a year ago. I think especially in Keelan's case, when it comes to just football knowledge, of understanding of the offense, understanding of how you attack a defense, defensive structure. I think their reps have helped them really take these big jumps, especially in the last 5 months. And I think last year helped them too with the reps that we gave them. We're very intentional with how we distribute them, and so I think skill set wise, you're talking about a much taller, bigger quarterback with Austin. Austin, I think, will surprise people when he really gets out and runs because he runs very well, better, I think, than most people think. Keelan is very versatile that way, has created with his legs, as a high school football player. You can see it at times. It's hard to replicate when you're in practice and a guy's not live and what that might lead to on the football field in a game. But both of them are more than capable. I think they're high-level elite quarterbacks. Fortunately, we have both in our program, and it's going to be a competition that's going to lead to a tough decision. It's one that we're fortunate to have, and it's going to be one that when we do make the decision that we'll be confident we'll do a great job because they are two guys that are well-respected by our entire football team because of how they work, who they are as people, and the production and what they look like on the football field.
All right, so that's Kalen DeBoer. Is this a little preview of what we can expect from Alabama this year? Again, they were 11-4 last year, 7-1 in the conference. Lost to Georgia in the conference championship game, and then lost to Indiana in the quarterfinals of the college football playoff, 38-3. So expect some good things from Alabama coming up this year. So
I just have to say, this is the most amazing coffee I've ever brewed in my life. I don't know what I did.
Why?
Oh my God, this is delicious.
Don't you make your coffee the same way?
Yeah, no, yeah. But I got a different, so I'm a Keurig guy.
Yeah.
The individual K-cups go into coffee.
Yeah.
I got a different brand this time.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like
sweet.
Creme brulee and... Jesus, this is chef's kiss, man.
Well, when you go to the store next time, make sure you pick up the
creme brulee.
Make sure you pick
just
up the
a subtle
right
place. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Alabama. Odds are they'll improve on their 7-4 mark. Definitely, I think if you want to play contender, pretender for an SEC title, they're in the contender category. It's Bama. You just come to expect this.
And it's amazing when I was listening to Kalen. The Southeastern Conference has not had a team in the national championship game for the past 3 years. You always talk about the SEC dominance in football.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you look at the college football playoff, they have not had a team in the national championship game in 3 years.
What was last year? Was Ohio State and Notre Dame. Then it was Washington was in there. I don't remember who the hell did Washington play. Ohio State.
Yeah, it was Ohio State in there 2 years in a row.
Yep.
We should have done some research on that. But
I like to pick my brain because, like, dude, I'm one of those guys. If a game wasn't memorable, if it was just kind of ho-hum, somebody won, if it didn't have, like, a buzzer beater or a game-winning drive or a 28-3 blown lead, everything, all the other games just run together.
Sure they do. Unless there's a marquee game, like you said, that so-and-so did something outstanding and you remember the game.
Has a memorable moment, right?
You don't even remember who played in the national championship game a season ago.
We're trying to recite stuff from 3 years ago. I remember last year was Notre Dame and Ohio State, and there was that.
Oh, Indiana.
Oh, shit. That's right. Indiana, Oregon.
Yeah, you don't even remember last year.
Well, I tried to scrub last year.
Yeah, Indiana won the championship a year ago.
God dang.
Like I say, we're experts on nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. And our true colors are really starting to come through.
I literally forgot about Indiana.
Yeah, don't forget Indiana. What did you say last year? Ohio State?
That was 2 years ago. Ohio State, Notre Dame.
So,
wow.
Indiana.
Kurt Signetti, right. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, Indiana did some amazing things a year ago. Remember that? Amazing things.
I do.
7:57. Waking up with Mike and Tyson this morning. Huddle up on Extreme Sports. Nothing but road construction in the news here today.
Yeah, nothing but road construction. South Street between Lincoln and Hastings Avenue will have to remain closed until the asphalt street is replaced with concrete, likely completed in September, following a water main break in June. Due to the condition of the street, the block of brick and asphalt street will be replaced with 9-inch concrete paving. And meanwhile, beginning Monday, West B Street, directly south of the police department, will be closed through traffic while construction is underway to improve public parking at the police department. The temporary street closure is necessary to protect both construction crews and the public as the new parking improvements are completed, and the closure is expected to last around 2 to 3 weeks. In sports, nothing but baseball.
Yeah,
American Legion
today,
baseball.
Brought to you by Bamboo Mind and Body Spa, where wellness meets recovery. Legion baseball from last night, West Point beating Wahoo 12-3 to win the Class B Junior State Tournament in Wayne. Wahoo won the first game 11-2 to force that second championship game. Class C Junior State Tournament at Tri-County, Malcolm beat Loomis 8-0 to win the state championship. Hastings 5 Points Bank will play Elkhorn North on Saturday in the first round of the Class A State American Legion Baseball Tournament at Elkhorn North. Game time will be at 7. We'll have the game here on Extreme Sports, beginning with the pregame at 6:45. Grand Island Home Federal and Kearney Pinnacle Bank will play in the American Division of the Class A State Tournament in Kearney. Pairings haven't been released yet for the tournament in Kearney. Hastings Johnson Imperial Homes will play Bennington on Saturday in the first round of the Class A Junior State Tournament at Duncan Field. First pitch there will be at 7. We'll have the game on Extreme Sports 2, beginning with the pregame show at 6:45. That's a check in your sports headlines at 7:58 on Extreme Sports.
It's time for a morning weather update on Extreme Sports with Chief Meteorologist Tim Jones.
Area showers and a few thunderstorms push through the area on this Thursday morning. This will be one of our best chances for rain, but not everybody will get it as shower chances diminish through the afternoon. Today we'll have a high in the low to mid 70s. Overnight tonight we'll have a chance of a passing shower. We're back to the mid 80s on Friday. Then we crank up that summer heat by the weekend. Sunshine returns. Will be in the mid 90s on Saturday and all the way close to 100 on Sunday, with those heat indices about 105.
Cloudy skies this morning, 62 in Hastings, winds out of the southeast at 10.
Accessible and affordable holistic care is just around the corner at Bamboo Spa and Wellness Center. Located at 208 South Burlington Avenue, Suite 101 in Hastings. At Bamboo Spa, we offer a range of therapies to help you unwind and recharge. Experience soothing massages, rejuvenating head spa scalp treatments, and our Advanced Glow 2 facials. Discover the healing power of ozone therapy and frequency healing. Become a member for exclusive 24-hour access to our therapeutic amenities, including the infrared sauna, hydro massage, and cryo lounge. Members enjoy 20% off all services and 10% off products in our non-toxic retail shop. Visit our Facebook page to learn more and book your appointment today. Bamboo Spa and Wellness Center, truly holistic care, designed for you.
Connet Auto Care is the trusted name in automotive repair and maintenance services in Hastings. We're a gold-certified Napa Auto Care Center. Our ASE-certified technicians have the Blue Seal of Excellence, receive continuous training, and are committed to providing the best service your vehicle can get. Whether it's preventative maintenance, major repairs, or just an oil change, Connet Auto Care is here for you.
Get ready, race fans. Cam Raceway is teaming up with Extreme Sports for an electrifying season of high speed, dirt slinging, adrenaline pumping action. Every race night, we're bringing you live video coverage straight from the track, so you won't miss a single lap, pass, or photo finish. From non-wing warriors to cage karts, flat karts, and the A-class wing beasts, we've got it all. There's nothing like the roar of the engines, the smell of burning rubber, and the rush of dirt flying action right in front of you. So get to the track and experience it live. But if you can't make it, don't sweat. Extreme Sports has you covered. Buckle up, because this season is going to be fast, fierce, and unforgettable. Make sure you like and follow Extreme Sports on Facebook to get all the latest updates, and we will see you at the track.
All right, Mike Will, Tyson and Bronick with you. Huddle up on Extreme Sports for a Thursday. Again, we'll have Legion Baseball coming up on Saturday from two different state tournaments. I will be in Elkhorn for Hastings 5 Points Bank in Elkhorn North. First round of the senior state tournament. First pitch at 7. Pregame 6:45. Marcus Metcalf will have the Hastings Johnson Imperial Homes game with Bennington on Saturday. That will go same time, 7 o'clock, 6:45 pregame. You can catch the Braves, Johnson Imperial Homes, the juniors team on Extreme Sports 2. We'll have Hastings 5 Points Bank, the seniors team, on Extreme Sports 1. So that's what's coming up this weekend. I don't know what else is going on. We got the SEC Media Days continuing, so we'll have some more comments from coach tomorrow on the show, Jim Sliker from the Nebraska Thoroughbred Racing Network, expected to join us
nice.
for the Friday show. Anything
Brush
else?
up on the ponies here today.
Yep. Anything else happening?
Not really.
I'm trying to figure out this phone today. That's on the list. I've got to make chicken and noodles this afternoon in the kitchen.
I got a mandate with Dakota tonight. We're going to mandate and have Missouri State and North Dakota State battle it out in year 2 of our online dynasty.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah.
My grandson's birthday is coming up.
Yep.
He knows he's going to get this college football game.
Yep.
And we're starting to talk about, I know you kind of told me about, you just kind of go out, you don't actually buy the game.
No.
You don't do that anymore?
Digital download.
Yeah, digital download. So he just told me to just go out and get him like a PlayStation 5 gift card.
Yep. He'll punch the numbers
download,
in.
So he can download the game.
Yep.
So how much do if he wants this college football 2027 game, how much do I put on the gift card?
Like $64.
So if I buy him like a $75 gift card.
Yep, that'll cover it.
That'll cover it. Everything that he needs?
Everything that he needs.
Okay, we'll get that done, and we'll move down to number 2, 3, 4, and 5 on his birthday list.
She's like, well, I got to play you. And I'm like, I don't want to embarrass myself by losing to your grandson at college football. He'd kick my butt.
Yeah, so anyway, I got to get that handled sometime in the next week or so. I was just out doing my shopping yesterday, doing some things, and I stumbled across that in the electronics department. I said, what am I supposed to buy here?
You could get him the hard copy, but most people just get digital.
I walked through there, I didn't see it. So they must be doing just that digital download stuff in today's world.
It's becoming more. I'm surprised that like Game On and some of those stores can make it because most people have shifted away from the hard copy.
All right, so that clears that up.
It's like shifting away from cash and becoming a cashless society.
Some people like it, some people don't.
Some people like it, some people don't. For some it works, for some it doesn't.
But that's the way today's society is working.
Yep, it is.
Ran across somebody yesterday that was wishing that radio was the same way as it used to be. Like you could just flip onto the game.
The old glory days.
No, it's not happening.
I know.
Streaming is taking over. That's why we're here, and it's only going to get worse. So this individual...
We're better.
I mean, it's only going to get worse because there are going to be more and more streaming options available. This person I was talking to needs to get up into the 2000s.
But see, like, that kind of stuff excites me. I love competition. Like, when... we're not going to be the only sports streaming service in our community in a couple of years. Like, there's going to be more and more, and it's going to get to the point where, if you like sports, you can start up your own streaming. But the competition for the viewers and the eyeballs and the ears, like, we constantly have to improve our craft with more competition. It brings out, honestly, a better product on the whole. And so, like, as somebody that is into the streaming side and loves doing podcasts, whether that be this one or some of the ones I do for the college, like, I love the fact that more and more are getting involved in it because that pushes me to do different and be better. So it's gonna work out. That's my glass half full approach.
Yeah, we gotta get some of these people changed over. Radio is never gonna go back to what it used to be.
Oh yeah,
in fact, radio is dying.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, radio's dying.
I'm a broadcast professor. I can't say that.
I don't, but I can. We'll do the show all over again tomorrow morning. Not the same show, but we'll do another show tomorrow, 7 o'clock starting time, Huddle Up on Extreme Sports. If you'd like to listen to this show again, listen to our conversation about postseason baseball in the first half hour and some other stuff. Listen to Kalen DeBoer from Alabama in the second half of the show. Download the podcast on our social media sites, and you can listen to the show at your convenience here today. If not, have yourself a great day. Enjoy the day. Weather-wise, it's going to be nice. We'll get you back here again. Is it raining over there again?
It's rainy.
Well, it's going to be kind of rainy,
cloudy. It's going to be kind of rainy all day.
Kind of cool today, so enjoy your day. We'll be back here again tomorrow morning at 7 here on Extreme Sports and Huddle Up. Have yourself a great day.
You've been listening to Huddle Up on Extreme Sports, Central Nebraska's new home for sports. Join us every weekday morning from 7 until 8 on Extreme Sports.